An enigmatic cat who arrived at a crime scene had everyone puzzled until his strange behavior revealed a crucial clue, leading to the unmasking of the culprit. The small village of Oakhaven was known for its tranquility and scenic beauty. The quaint houses with their blooming gardens and friendly faces were like something out of a storybook. It was precisely this charm that made the recent events all the more perplexing. Some spoke of old grudges, while others hinted at long-forgotten secrets. Amidst the cacophony of conjecture, one peculiar detail emerged, a detail that would soon turn the tide of the investigation. One ordinary afternoon, Mrs. Periwinkle, a resident of Oakhaven, was discovered lifeless in her home. Upon hearing about the case, Mr. Clayton offered his expertise, believing that the cat might hold the key to solving the mystery. These cats are known for their jet black fur, emerald green eyes, and a muscular, compact body closely resembling that of a panther. Could this be the cat that had been spotted near Mrs. Periwinkle's house? His insight proved invaluable as he shared information about certain breeds of cats known for their panther-like appearance, specifically the Bombay cat. As the investigation continued, another vital piece of evidence surfaced. During the initial search of Mrs. Periwinkle's house, the police had overlooked a small detail. Now they had missed it when they had seen it. But upon closer inspection, they realized its significance. Not just any cat, mind you, but a sleek panther-like creature with piercing green eyes, Mrs. Hawthorne, a neighbor, had indeed seen a new cat in the area, a sleek black one with eyes like emeralds. Just when all hope appeared to be lost, a breakthrough came from the most unexpected source, a child. Young Timmy Newton, who lived across the street from Mrs. Periwinkle, had been playing near his home on the fateful day. They distributed the sketch to every household in Oakhaven, hoping that somewhere might recognize him. But she had only seen it once and assumed it belonged to a traveling circus that had been in town. He had taken it upon himself to visit Mrs. Periwinkle's house. He wanted to see if there were any other clues that the police might have missed. Was it merely a coincidence, or was there a deeper connection to Mrs. Periwinkle's death? What's more, he had seen the same man entering Mrs. Periwinkle's house shortly afterward. After distributing the composite sketch to the villagers, the police received an anonymous tip leading them to a house on the outskirts of Oakhaven. On the day of her demise, McGrimley had gone to her house to plead his case, but she had remained resolute in her decision. But unfortunately, she had suffered a fatal heart attack during the struggle. He planned to send them to the lab for analysis, hoping it might shed some light on the mystery. The cat, however, had merely observed the proceedings, completely oblivious to the drama unfolding around it. Although young Timmy couldn't understand the gravity of the situation, his innocent observation was a gold mine for the investigators. The villagers of Oakhaven, while shaken by the events, were grateful that justice had been served. The seemingly insignificant details, the panther-like cat, the Bombay cat's paw print, and the specialized cat food, all came together to form a coherent picture of what had transpired. This was not the mark of any ordinary cat. It was the imprint of a Bombay cat. From that day forward, the story of the cat that guarded the clue became a local legend or reminder for the people of Oakhaven and those beyond to pay attention to every detail, for even the most enigmatic of puzzles could have the most straightforward of solutions. She had also seen a man with the cat, a man she believed to be the owner. Unfortunately, she hadn't paid much attention at the time and couldn't recall any distinctive features of the man or where exactly she had seen him. Upon closer inspection, he found a small pile of cat food, the remnants of a meal. This was not the usual brand of cat food available in Oakhaven. It was a specialized diet for Bombay cats. Upon questioning, McGrimley confessed to everything. A Bombay cat had indeed been present at the crime scene. With this new realization, the pieces of the puzzle began to fall into place. The investigators revisited the accounts of Mrs. Periwinkle's neighbors. They wanted to see if anyone had recently noticed a new cat in the area or any unusual comings and goings. Now, while Oakhaven had its share of feline residents, none matched this particular description. They checked in with the local animal shelter and the local circus, but neither had any information about a missing Bombay cat. And since the village was rather small, such an unusual visitor would not have gone unnoticed. The news spread like wildfire through the close-knit community, leaving everyone shocked and saddened. The local authorities were called in to investigate, but they soon hit a wall. There were no signs of forced entry and nothing appeared to be stolen. It seemed as if Mrs. Periwinkle may have passed away from natural causes. As the investigation dragged on, the villagers began to whisper theories, each more speculative than the last. A witness had spotted an unusual sight near Mrs. Periwinkle's house on the day of her demise, a black cat. This enigmatic cat became a central point of interest for the investigators. Did it have anything to do with Mrs. Periwinkle's death? Was it a mere spectator, or was it involved in something more sinister? As the days went by, the quest to find answers led the authorities to an unexpected place, the local animal shelter. It was here that they met Mr. Clayton, a man with a deep understanding of animals, particularly cats. But what made the Bombay cat stand out amongst the rest? The answer lay in their unique characteristics. If it was, then where did it come from and why was it there? What had initially looked like a harmless cat paw print was actually something quite different. The witness's description of the panther-like cat, the Bombay cat's resemblance to that description, and now this physical evidence all pointed towards the same conclusion. But why? And if it wasn't a mere stray, whose cat was it? And then someone came forward with a crucial piece of information. However, upon further questioning, she mentioned another detail that sent a chill down the investigators' spines. With this new lead, the police were on the hunt once again, this time searching for a man and his mysterious black cat. The investigation seemed to be hitting yet another roadblock. He had seen a man and a black cat in the vicinity and found the cat's emerald green eyes particularly striking. With this fresh lead, the police were able to create a composite sketch of the man seen with the Bombay cat. Meanwhile, Mr. Clayton, the animal shelter expert, was not idle. His keen eye caught a faint scratching sound near the back door. Could this be the very cat that had been spotted near the crime scene? If so, then who had put the cat there and why? These questions swirled in Clayton's mind as he carefully collected the cat food samples. As fate would have it, it was this seemingly insignificant detail that cracked the case wide open. When they searched the premises, they found not only the missing Bombay cat, but also the man from the sketch, Mr. Archibald Grimley. It turned out that he had been having an affair with Mrs. Periwinkle. However, she had recently decided to end their relationship. In a fit of rage and desperation, he had attacked her, intending to frighten her into changing her mind. McGrimley had panicked, and in a moment of insanity, he had placed his Bombay cat, Midnight, near the body in an attempt to frame it as the culprit. With the unmasking of McGrimley, the mystery of Mrs. Periwinkle's death was finally solved. As for Midnight, the enigmatic black cat, it returned to its relieved owner, having played its part in the drama without realizing it. They learned that sometimes the most perplexing mysteries had the simplest of solutions, and that even the smallest of details could be the key to unraveling them.